All right, and we are live. Lord Cognito here, IronLordPodcast, lordsofgaming.net. And who is this fine gentleman we have in the realm of PAX East today?
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm one of the developers of Skopje the game from Dark One.
So in the game, Dark One. And tell me a little about Dark One. Tell me a little about Dark One, the studio.
So Dark One is a small studio, indie studio based in Skopje, North Macedonia. It's nowadays it's like 7 people working on our game, our second game called Skopje.
All right, Skopje. So for those who don't know, we got Lord Chris on the gameplay for Skopje. Anyone who wants to know about this game, what is the premise of Skopje?
So in 1962 there was a big earthquake in Skopje that razed most of the city to the ground, and it was rebuilt in like a brutalistic architectural style. And in our version of events, it was caused by an experiment that gone wrong. And after this experiment, a few people started getting corrupted, and 3 scientists decided to take humanity into their own hands. And each one is trying to remake people in their own kind of vision of how humanity should look like. One of them, which is showcased in the demo, is Gregor Metalski.
Okay.
He's trying to merge man and machine together, which is how, like, if you can see the
Yeah. Oh yeah, we see. Yep.
Yeah. Another one is Vesna. She's trying to merge people with plants and animals. And a third guy is like a cult leader who thinks himself as a god. So he's making a lot of clones and he's
of himself.
And that's his flock, basically.
So we almost have like 3 warring factions in a way.
Yeah, you have 3 factions, definitely.
Interesting. So let's get into this gameplay. We got Lord Chris on the gameplay right now, getting in it. So just tell us, get an example of like, okay, where he may be in the game, what's going on, what you see.
So this part that he's playing right now is the tutorial area where he needs to figure out how to get out of. It's kind of like it's just like a few things that you need to figure out how to do in this part in this part of the game. I just go next to the big door, and there's like a vent that you need to break.
All right, let's go down this big door, see what we got going on.
Yeah.
Love the cel-shaded kind of art style.
Thank you.
Seems, a lot of Borderline vibe I get as far as the look. Any inspirations there, or any other games as far as inspiration is going?
Yeah, Wolf Among Us is a big one as well, and also like old comic books as well.
Nice, class. You got the comic books going on. So the bus driver's dead. Press E and see what happened to the bus driver.
Yeah, just over this.
Disabling that. Pick some things up. Okay.
So gameplay-wise, you have 7 days in order to figure out how to prevent the city from getting nuked.
Okay.
So that's what the government tries to do in order to try to stop the corruption from spreading into the rest of the world.
So they're just gonna blow it up.
Yeah, it's a rogue. So genre-wise, it's like a first-person shooter, survival, open world with roguelite elements. So it's a time loop that you need to figure out what to do in order to, stop everything from happening.
That's pretty ambitious. Open world, time loop, FPS. That is a lot of things going on at one time.
Up to 4-player co-op is
nice. Oh, I didn't even know you hold it out. So we have 4 play. This is a 4-player experience. And again, please tell us more about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same as single player, but you can do it with friends. It's not that different, honestly.
Nice.
But yeah, we're trying to make this like an interesting experience for 4 players as well.
And then with the roguelike mechanic, as far as 4 players, how does that work as far as progression and things of that nature?
So each time you play the game, you're able to unlock, if you find like a new weapon, you unlock the blueprint for this weapon. So next time you play, you can just directly craft it. For 4 players, the same. So those unlockables are shared between all the players in 4-player co-op. So yeah, if I unlock this weapon, you can craft it.
Okay, gotcha. So everyone kind of shares that resource. And then I just want to look at the UI right now. I'm seeing hunger meter or health meter. Break that down.
So the survival element of this game, it requires you to eat, drink, and sleep.
Oh, you have to sleep as well.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a time loop, but you still gotta
rest. You gotta rest.
Yeah. Because if you don't, and you get a slight debuff to how accurate you are when shooting, and your screen gets a little blurry because you're tired. For food, for all of these, we're just trying to have like a small boost when you're like topping it off, and a debuff when you're like really low on like
Nice.
water. So if you're thirsty, you run slower. If you're hungry, your meter is like your health bar is smaller. So you're not able to take as many hits.
Does it naturally? Does it naturally like decrease your health meter over time for no reason? Because like you do become hungry over time.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
and that health part gets removed after you actually consume something. Correct?
It just shrinks. So
Okay.
it's behind the scenes. It's more of like a shield or like a buff to your defense.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Question now, in terms of the weapons and stuff like that, I'm noticing obviously we got a bunch of weapons in the game. Is loot a real focus in the game, and how does that work?
We have a limited amount of weapons in the game. Each one is like a special kind of a weapon. You only have like one of this pistol, one of that other pistol. Well, you can craft multiple times. That's something we decided to do because of multiplayer. But we have, I'm not sure about the exact number, but it's about 20 weapons, out of which we have melee weapons as well.
Oh, melee as well. Okay,
Melee as
cool.
well, yeah.
There we go.
Do you have the ability to dual wield weapons like double pistols,
No.
something like that? Okay.
No.
Going
We
old
don't
school
have
way to shoot him. Very visceral. I'm seeing a lot of blood, a lot of, looks like almost dismemberment.
Yeah. If you shoot like an arm, you can shoot an arm off or a head
Nice.
off or the hair sets off.
Just checking it out right now. Really cool. And Chris is going through some trauma right now. Shooting people, punching people, shooting people's heads off right now. Okay. Woo. Let's get it. Now, as far as engine, what engine is Skopje on?
It's running Unity.
Nice. Really cool. And as far as development, how long have you guys been working on it?
So we've been working on it for about 5 years, 3 of which were like from a small team of 3 people.
Wow.
Nowadays we're 7.
Nice.
So we've grown.
You've grown since, man. No, this is really cool. Again, like the feel, like the premise. Very ambitious in a sense. Again, open world roguelike with these kind of survival mechanics and a lot of action.
Yeah.
What do you think was the hardest challenge that you had to kind of overcome while creating this?
I think world streaming is a big one, together with multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one for now, I think.
Right.
And optimizing as well. It's
Of
like
course.
that's always
always.
That's a given.
that's
So,
a given.
Yes.
Absolutely. No doubt. So we've seen a little bit of a platform mechanic as well. We was kind of getting over to the other side. Is that a big portion of the game? Or not too much, just this section?
Yeah, exactly. So this is the tutorial zone.
Right.
In order to complete it, you just need to go down where you found the M14.
Okay. Let's get them over there to that section. We want to see what else is going on in this world.
Yeah, just go straight to the end and then left.
A lot of people bodied out here.
Grab the M4.
He's scavenging. He's making sure the boy got to be ready before he get out there. I respect it. He's scavenging.
You gotta in our game, because it's kind of a survival game. You
Right.
need to really like save up your ammo and just go really slow and try to get headshots. So that's a big part of it.
So ammo conservation because things are limited. Now, in reference to picking things up, is there any form of encumbrance in this or no? Okay.
No encumbrance,
Yes.
but you have like a limited slots
Slots that you can hold. Fair enough. And weapon types, like what are we looking at? I see obviously we have like, traditional standard guns. Do we have any like bombastic rocket launchers or anything like that?
You have special weapons that you unlock when you after you complete boss fights.
We have boss fights.
Yeah.
We like that. No doubt. Let's keep continue on. So right now we're trying to get to the next portion of this demo. So which way should he be going?
Should be going down the ramp.
Cool.
But you should try to be more like try to aim for the heads and don't move while shooting. That's also like reducing the accuracy of your gun.
Nice.
It looks like the melee weapons do a lot of like damage when you do like get hit. Is that just something that you guys kind of incorporated, making sure that the melee, like when you got attacked, was a lot more than actually getting like fired at with a gun or something like that? Was that kind of difficult to kind of like make to kind of like go through?
What do you mean?
So like meaning that like when you guys were putting it together, you wanted to make sure that melee damage was you took more damage from a melee hit than like a gunshot or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but because melee enemies have to sneak up on you, and you have a lot of chances to kill them before that happens.
Yeah.
Now things are getting really hectic in this area, and we're gonna have to use some cover because it is on right now. They are coming. Oh, someone's hitting you.
Yeah, you're being shot.
Yeah, he being shot at. Trying to get around, seeing if we can navigate this. Oh, your man's right.
Out of ammo, man. Switch your weapon.
Oh, switch, yeah. Oh, that weapon.
Use the dash ability to dash backwards or sideways.
Oh no, they dropped us. They got us up out of here. They got us up out of here. No doubt. Love it when we see it from Skopje so far. So again, how close, how far out are we from release? And what platforms are we looking at?
So it's going to be PC first, probably. We would love to do other consoles as well, but we don't have any plans yet.
Okay.
We're not sure of the release date, but we should have a demo out really soon on Steam Next.
Oh, nice. Demo soon on Steam Next. And again, for anyone who wants to support the game, any other places they can go, or Discord, or website, anything they can go to support.
Yeah, so we have Skopje is out on Steam, and you are able to perhaps...
There you go. There you go. He ready. I love it.
So yeah, it's available for wish listing, so you get a notification when it's out or when anything important happens to the game.
Awesome. Yeah. Absolute pleasure to have you in the realm.
Thank you so
Skopje, very promising. Love the ambitious nature of it. Open world. We got survival. We got roguelike. We got co-op. A lot to look for. Very ambitious project.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you.